Good afternoon, actually almost good evening there, guys. It's November 10th today, and hold on here one sec. Ashton's coming around the corner here. I was going to give you a bit of a truck update. Oh, hi. He's awake. Hi, Chapel. Hi, bud. Can you wave? Can you say hi? Hi. You're awesome. What'd you get? Oh my goodness. Is this your little cooler? Is this your little cooler? Yeah. Oh man. Say what? What?
Does it shine a little Chevy light at the back like my toggle on the ground?
I don't know if it does that. Probably not.
Did you know mine did that?
No, I did not know that yours did that. It comes out of your mirror.
Maybe it's not on yet.
Oh, it's at the back?
Yeah, it shines a little Chevy symbol on the ground.
Isn't it? Then you're supposed to wave your foot here and it opens up the
Might be when I shut it
tailgate or
down.
what? No, I don't know if that. I don't know if the truck does that, but I'm just gonna do a little quick video and then I will pop back home. Bye, Chapel. Bye. So, anyways, a little truck update. We swapped out all 3 Chevys. I actually did a video of the blue truck, but it was actually a couple days ago, so I'm going to try and tie that into this one video and do all of them at the same time. So anyway, my High Country, which was a white one, my lease was coming up, because I only lease those things for 2 years, and it was coming up on expiry, so we just gave it back and we took a different vehicle. So this is the first time in 18 years that I've taken a primary vehicle, which means is the vehicle that I drive 90% of the time, that is a different color than white. Don't get me wrong, we'll talk about this white one back here in a minute, but this is the truck that Mike puts about 100,000 kilometers a year on. Ashton puts about 50,000 kilometers a year on. So combined, we drive about 150,000 kilometers. So just about 100,000 miles a year we drive. And the majority of that is back and forth. We are always on the road. We live on the road, and that's just kind of our lives right now. So we kind of go through vehicles. But anyways, this is the new style Chevy. It has a little bit of an indent in the bumper here. Don't worry, I didn't hit anything. That's supposed to be like that. It's got the different lights here. This Chevy symbol is going to get swapped out for a black one to match this. These wheels did not come with the High Country. The High Country comes with really shiny wheels, and I'm not a big chrome guy, and I know there is chrome on here, and I have to kind of just like suck it up, Buttercup. But so I actually got those wheels. They're Chevy wheels put on this truck. So yeah, I don't know what that is, but lights are different, obviously. Apparently they actually did up the horsepower and torque a little bit in these things. So yeah, I went with a gray, you guys. I know, maybe I get sick of it, but I don't typically have these vehicles for long term, so I thought, for the first time in 18 years, I would try a different color. Oh yeah, and on these models, they actually put this on here. I'm not a big fan, because these little strips, or whatever you want to call them, harbor dust and dirt. And every time you go and wash it, it's always streaming out dust and dirt underneath this thing. So I'm not a big fan of that, but it is what it is. Went back to black. I did have the black with the beige seats on my white truck that I traded in. We obviously went with airbags again. They swapped them over. Actually, that's not true. They swapped them to that truck. This truck has airbags, but I believe these ones are brand new. Yes, they are. So it's got the nice High Country here. That wasn't on my other truck. It actually had a bit of an indent here where you could put stuff. They did move the charger. I always put my two-way in here. They moved the wireless charger, excuse me, for your phone to here. I don't know if I like that, but this is just storage now. New dash. Definitely like the new dash. And again, I can what I talked about in the blue truck. You know, I feel like this clock here is kind of pointless because you have one digital readout right there, so it seems kind of pointless. Also, just like Ashton's Tahoe, it's all digital dash. Camera in the mirror, just like not my last truck, but the previous truck. You couldn't get this due to COVID on my one I just traded in. And you guys can't see it, but oh, maybe you can. It's got heads-up display on this truck. Again, the previous truck that I just traded in did not have it. Couldn't get it. The computer chips or parts also due to COVID. I do not listen to country all the time, but I also do listen to country. So these are the channels that just came across. I do like a wide variety of music. Don't like any of that stuff. Anything else? The dash is different. Definitely a little different dash. Never use this. Take a look at the lights. Oh, it does. That's cool. Ashton was right. Headlights are different. So yeah, this is a high country, and I'll probably put my fuel tank back in here, I would think, although the white is definitely not going to match the gray. This bothers me. They have LED on everything except for this, and let me guess, probably still does not have LED backup lights. All right, so next truck. Remember the white half-ton? It was a 5.3 gas engine that we had. Well, we traded that truck in and we picked up this 3500 regular cab long box Duramax 1-ton truck. So this one's actually running 18-inch wheels versus the 20-inch wheels in the high country. This truck does still have the LED lights. This is a GMC model though, that should be noted. Has the LED fog lights. Radio's all wired in. Remember, we put the back headache rack on this one. Remember that big light bar? Well, we're gonna mount this light bar. We wired it into this truck this time. We're gonna mount it up on the top here at some point. Hopefully I get that thing mounted up there, find the time to do that before we trade the truck in. Trying to think if there's really anything else. This one's, what model is this? I don't even know what model. This is just an SLE. Nothing too fancy about this truck. See if I got the keys for it here. So this truck is cloth seats, just like the blue one, but we put these seat covers on that were in the white truck that we traded onto this one, and then obviously it has spare seat covers because we traded a crew cab, and this is just a regular cab. Also, it has airbags, radio wired in over here. It does have the new dash. We literally just picked these trucks up. Got all three at the same time. Focus on your driving. I feel like that's kind of right. I'll focus on my driving here. This one also has the digital dash. It's got this black gloss, just like the high country, just like the blue truck. It's probably going to show dust and dirt, but it is what it is. Still has the new dash. No camera in the mirror. No heads-up display. Surprisingly, it does have a decent amount of room back here. You could throw a small bag. You know, you don't realize how much junk you have until you need to take it out of your other truck, and you're like, where am I going to put all this stuff? So the reason why we actually opted for this truck is because we needed another 1 ton or 3/4 ton. Just this one just happened to be a 1 ton truck, so that way we had another one other than just my high country there to pull headers back and forth between the farms. You know, if we're seeding at both farms at the same time, I need to run 2 fuel wagons, so we need another heavy duty truck to pull the trailer, which would have to get another trailer to put a fuel wagon on. You know, so we just needed that extra heavy duty truck to do a lot of the heavy lifting between the 2 farms. So that way, because I found myself just surrendering up my high country. Okay, you run it up there, you run that header, and then I'll drive the 1/2 ton. And then I was looking for, you know, to pull something as well, and I still had the 1/2 ton, which was just not heavy enough and didn't have enough power excuse me, to do the jobs I was looking for. Now, why did we go with a regular cab instead of just opting for a crew cab in the same trim? Really good question, and it was really just came down to price. That's pretty much the only reason. It just came down the price. We just didn't feel like spending the extra pennies to get the crew cab, and we're like, you know what, we're just gonna get a regular cab. It's really not gonna be commuting a lot of people. Hopefully not. I guess we'll find out. And so I guess we'll see how it goes. Might have been a mistake, but you live and learn, I guess. So and then the blue truck, I'll tag that video into this one. But yeah, this one already comes with brake controller, obviously, because it's a 1 ton. Those 2 5-liter gas trucks that we had to put an actual brake controller in because they didn't come with brake controller. This one does not have heated seats, I don't believe. Does not have the heated steering wheel like the RST blue truck has heated steering wheel and heated seats. That's kind of nice. Definitely like the blue truck because it's great fuel economy, where these things are still going to be like 13-ish liters per 100 kilometers. That blue truck's probably going to be 10, maybe under 10, 8. So that's our fuel efficient truck. But Donovan pretty much drives that one most of the time, so it's kind of his truck to drive. We have an agreement worked out. So yeah, maybe I put the big tank in this truck. I don't know. Definitely would give us a lot more box if we did that, because it would come to about here, and we still actually have a pretty good amount of box space. Both these trucks come with bulk kits. That way we can pull our trailers. I'm not used to seeing this because this is a GMC. That it's kind of trippy. Cab lights, I guess. I wonder if I could put those to white, aftermarket white LED, like this color cab lights. No, it still wouldn't look very good because this is still orange. Well, that's the update on the pickup trucks. So yeah, lease came due on this one. I always just keep going to high country, and I just swapped out the wheels at the end of the day is all I did. And then I got the options back that I used to have prior to COVID. And then we swapped out the 2 gas 1/2 tons as a quick summary. One, of course, we needed this one, and the other one more fuel efficient, traveling between the farms. So there's your update. And I will catch you guys on the flip side. There's all this stuff in here. Oh, I feel like that's probably goes in there. All right. So remember the blue 1/2 ton that we bought last year? It was a Z71 Trail Boss. Had the 5.3 liter gas engine in it. It also had black rims. Also had a 2-inch level kit on that truck. Well, this is not the truck. This is the little baby Duramax that we have in this truck. So we actually traded one blue truck for this blue truck. And one of the reasons why we did that is the 5.3 gas engine was good, never gave us any problems. But for fuel economy, it ranged between 15 and 17.5 liters per 100 kilometers. we have this little baby 3-liter Duramax in Ashton's Tahoe, and it gets really good fuel economy. It's like 8 to 10 liters per 100 kilometers. So that's the reason why we traded up. So I just thought I would point that out. And also with this truck, since it is, I don't know if this is an LT, this is an RST. That's what this is. It's a little dirty. Where is it here? Right here. It's the RST. So there is no level kit on this one. It's just your standard half ton, but we did put the airbags under it. See if I can find these airbags. Right there. The reason why I am a big fan of the RST is because I like painted bumpers. That's the reason why. 20-inch wheels. A big pro is the lights. They're actual LED lights versus the halogen lights that were in the half ton. Also comes with LED fog lights, like the black symbol. This truck has about 300 kilometers on it. We just picked it up, made one trip to the city, and has the new dash. But it does not have leather seats, cloth seats. We just throw these leather cover, they're not even leather, wannabe leather covers over the seats, and we wanted the bench so that way we can haul multiple people around. These seat covers actually came out of the blue half-ton truck that we traded off. So, the new dash also gives you the digital dash versus the tack, your standard gauges. So the lights on here. Comes with heated seats, also heated steering wheel. Nice touch for the RST. The Tahoe, Ashton's Tahoe, is actually an RST. And then our dealer stuck our two-way radio in here. And sorry about that. Here is our... We actually have a leak with our pump for our airbags. We'll fill it up, and then in about 20 minutes it leaks all out. So we're gonna have to dig into that. Didn't do that before on the other half ton because we literally transferred the bags as well from the other half ton. See? Big fan of the lights. Well, I guess I could turn on the fog lights. Electric seats. Beauty. Big fan of the blue. Here's my antenna from our two-way. We also got the box sprayed with a box liner. That way we can slip a fuel tank in here, and because these are work trucks, they'll be used on the farm. So the reason why we went with this diesel is basically just fuel economy, so that way when we're commuting back and forth between the north and south farms, it won't cost quite as much money. Even though right now diesel is more money than gas. That is true. So there you guys got a little update on that. There's actually quite a few more updates to come. I guess we'll just wait. Surprise you guys. I'm not sure what to think about this clock that they have here. Because why are you going to look at the old analog, or this, when you have the 4 p.m. right up above it? I feel like this is just some wasted space. I'm sure maybe we could put something else here. Our maps. But still, I feel like it's kind of wasted space. Sound system, not bad. I can't actually play sound because then YouTube doesn't like that. Definitely a fan of the brake controller in the RSTs versus our Trail Boss that we had to actually put an aftermarket brake controller in. So there you got it. That's the update on the Chevy truck. At least we kept it blue. Like the color. Like the little Duramax. Big fan of the little Duramax. Very peppy. Quite a bit of power. All right. I'll let you guys go.